Papai. Morena tātou. Uh, Tīmata tātou tēnei mahi tēnei ata. Nā reira, me paku karakia, me karakia tātou. Tūtau mai i runga, tūtau mai i raro, tūtau mai i waho, tūtau mai i roto. Kia tau ai ki te mauri tau, te mauri ora, hau me hui e tāi. Uh, Hi, morena. So this morning, sort of a new wahanga for our mobility class. So I coined it mobility and stability. My kupu for the Hunuku papai and me Turanga papai. And our focus for the mobility is going to be around the knee area and everything that hooks into the knees. So there's going to be a bit of from the knees down to the ankles and up to the hips. So we're sort of going to focus on the knee area and everything that works around the knees to make sure that our knees are working as good as they can and for as long as they can. And then we'll do some core stability. So the first thing we want to try and do is find something that we can use to lift our heels off the ground in a stable fashion. So I've just got two dumbbells with square ends, but could use anything that's hard that you can lift your heels onto. So what we want to try and do is find something that we can use so that when we're standing,
Book.
our heels are off the ground.
The book.
Going to do some exercises and we want our heels raised. So if you've got a nice strong book, start there just to get our heels raised off the ground. And then we'll talk about why and some
Bells.
stuff. Right. So the why we want to raise our heels is is to get the weight onto the ball of our feet. So that we're going to do some exercises and it pushes the weight onto the ball of our feet rather than the back, which helps us our posture. So as we're going down, we're going to do a couple of like little squatting exercises, and it's easier to stay in the right position if our heels are raised. And it also allows us to bring our knees forward without putting as much pressure on them as if our feet were flat on the ground. So once you've got so everyone's all good, you're good today, Ra, with something to put your heels on. Right. Would have to assume that Tucker and two are okay. So we've got that ready. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a bit of warm up, and our warm up is going to be um, our bear crawls, our noki pia, and we're going to do well, 6 sets of 20 seconds of bear crawls with 20 seconds rest in between. Okay, so this is just going to warm up our body. Uh, is everyone all good with the bear crawl exercise? Okay. Yep. So some of the key ones we want to make sure that our hands don't come in front of our head too much or at all. Right. Rite koutou. So get ready to start our bear crawls. So we're just going to do 6 rounds of 20 seconds of bear crawls with 20 seconds rest in between. Okay. So count us down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tīmata. Bed pull forward and back. Right. And five, four, three, two, one, and rest. So it's round one. So the bear core is real good for this because it targets our legs and our core and a little bit of a warm up for upper body, which we're going to use a little bit anyway. So, right, round one, and get ready for round two. And five, four, toru, rua, ahi, timata. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Right, with the winter mornings still, we want to make sure we're nice and warm when we start our exercises so that we reduce any risk of any pain or injury. Right. So round three, toru, rua, tahi, timata. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Warm, ready. Kia rite. Round four, toru, rua, tahi, whānau. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Sporty, man. Two more. Does anyone have any niggles with their knees this morning? Do you just let us know before we start our next exercise? I'll ask again after we finish our warm up anyway. But anything's there, let us know. Okay, round five, toru, rua, tahi, timata. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Papai squad. One more. And right, anyone on the screen with the camera on? If you got any niggles with your knees, put your hands up and then we can discuss it after our warm up. If you have any niggles with your knees, knee area, yeah, Courtney's got a recent surgery on her knee. Be mindful of. Okay. Well, last round. Karite out. Toru, rua, tahi, whānau. toru, rua, tahi, waimatu. Papai squad.
That was actually very tiring.
Yeah. But are you warm? Okay. So Courtney's got a recent surgery on her knee. Anyone else got anything again? Just double check one more time. Papai. So our first exercise is what a top squat. So we have our heels raised and we're just going to squat down a little bit just to where our knees don't go past 90 degrees with our legs. So come up a little bit. We're going to do 3 sets of 10, nice and slow. So all we're doing is just going down, keeping our back nice and straight. It's called a top squat because we're only doing the top half of the squat, not a full squat. But the key thing is that our knees are going forward, our heels are off the ground, and our back is nice and straight. And we're just doing it nice and slow. We're going to do 3 sets of 10, nice and slow. So when we're working on the squat, all we want to do is focus on making sure that everything's nice and strong around the knee area. And it should really, if you feel anything, you should be feeling a bit of a burn in this front inside section of the quad. That's where we're expecting to feel it. Okay. So slow down, slow up, heels off the ground, keep our back nice and straight. Okay. Any questions, Carl? Okay. So get ready to start. Toru, ua, tahi, in your time. Nice and slow. 10, up and down is 1. Just count them out. Slow squat. And just try not to go too low. So don't want to go too low past that 90 degrees between our knees and our legs. All right, kapai rā, you're good. Right, you should start to feel it in that inside of the quad area. If you can't feel it, let us know. You might starting to burn a bit here. Itu. What do
Sorry, are we doing 10 rounds of what? Oh, 3 rounds of 10.
3 rounds of 10. You up?
How-
And we'll just have a bit of a break in between. Echo. Right. Everyone's finished that set. You have just shake your legs out a little bit. Hop up. We're going to do that one 2 more times. So everyone get a bit of a, you feel that muscle working on the inside of the quad? No, a little bit. Okay. So we'll try again in round 2. If we don't get it in round 2, then we'll have to look at increasing the height of your heels. So 10 more seconds and then we'll start our second round. Actually, might have to slow it down as well. Hapai, toru, rua, tai, timata. Toru. One, two, one, you up, echo. Shake it out if you need to. Right. Anyone still not feeling that muscle? Ness, no? Okay. So we're gonna have to go for some extra reps for you. And then we'll try another one later to try and get your heels raised a bit higher. Yeah, but 10 is our stay. So we can go up to 20 reps on this one. So yeah. Right. But everyone else all right? You can feel a bit of burn in the quad, papai. So our last round coming up. Third round, top squat. So the other one, Ness, in case it is too easy, is you go to a single leg. The one leg off the ground, and then you're just going to do a single leg.
Yeah, let's get it.
So that's our advancement. Let's just go for a single leg and just do 10 on each side. For everyone, rest of us, get ready for our third set. 10 reps, nice and slow. Toru, rua, tai, timata. Papai squad. A little bit lower up. All right, that's it. Pai ana meka. So rangi Māori, you can only see half, a little piece of you in your camera. Oh, there's a burning. Or not. It's it. Paru. What? Hmm. Echo. Bye-bye, squad. Shake it out when you're finished. Right. Let's move on to show you what our next exercise is. So our next exercise is going to be knees on the ground, feet laid out behind you. And if you've got somewhere to support you in front, it's good. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing knee squats. So we're going to come down, and we're going to push up. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 with a 20-second hold at the end of each set. So hold is just going to be sitting back on our knees, nice and straight. All right, so especially if you have any pain or niggles around the knee area, just make sure you got something in front of you to support you so that you can take some of that weight as you're going down, and then also help you to come back up. But ideally, you want to be able to do it unassisted. Right. So everyone all right with that? Okay. So I forgot to mention earlier, but if you feel any sharp pain, then please stop and just unmute and let us know. You should only feel like muscle pain or stretching, not any sharp pain. Okay, so make sure we look after ourselves in that sense. I'll get started in knee squats. So 3 sets of 10 And we'll do a 20-second hold sitting back on our feet at the end of each set. Right. Right, so toru, rua, tahi, timata, 10, 10 squats, 10 knee squats. Try and push your hips through as you come up. Rua, e go. When everyone's ready, when you're finished, just sit back down onto your heels and count to 20 slowly. Try and just keep your body straight. And if you can, pull your belly button in just to keep your posture nice and strong. 10 seconds. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. If you need to, just get up and have a little shake out of your legs. Right. So for those who are interested, the advanced level of this is just to curl your toes under, so they're not, your feet aren't flat. So you just lift your toes up and then do the same exercise. And then you start to lean back a little bit as you do it as well. Leaning back, with your toes under, and just adds another level to that exercise. Right, well, if we're ready, we'll go for the second set. Toru, rua, tahi, timata, tahi. Itu, waru, iwa, echo. And then 20-second hold when you're ready. Lots of burning. Go hikona. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Oh. These ones all about making sure that we're got nicely connected, obviously, muscles around the knees and then up towards our hip joint and then down towards our ankles. It all builds into having good mobile knees so that we can try and prevent any issues with our knees in the future or make them better, etc., make them stronger so that they don't get issues, they can recover. But our third set, kari te koutou, toru, rua, tahi, timata, Toru. Two. Toru. Iwa. Echo. When you've done your 10 and you sit back, if you're able to, I just want you to try and lean back slightly and just extend that stretch through the front of the quads. You might also feel a little bit around your ankles. Go hikona. Toru, rua, tahi, whakatā. Papai squat. So our next exercise is going to be in a bit of a lunge. It's going to be called a lunge hover. So what we want to do is get into a lunge position with our knee flat on the ground. And then all we're going to do, if you've got some support in front of you, again, it's going to help. We're just simply going to curl our toes up and then bring our knee off the ground and hold there for 5 seconds. Right? So if you've got some support, so what we want to make sure is that we've got a nice straight line from our knee up through our hip. So don't lean body over, keep the body up nice and straight, keep that back nice and straight. And then we're just going to do, bring the knee up and hold for 5 seconds. And then we'll go down slowly, rest 10 seconds, and then we're going to come back up and hold for 5 seconds. Do that 3 times on each side. Papai. Right. Okay. So, toru, rua, tahi, up, tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima. Now carefully for 10 seconds. Toru, rua, tahi, up and hold. Toru, wha, rima. Iraro. And rest. 5, 4, toru, rua, tahi. Last one, up. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima. And down. Now we're just going to swap over to the other leg. Right. Toru, rua, tahi, up. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima. And down carefully. This one, just be mindful about keeping our hip forward. Do this. So, toru, rua, tahi. Push that hip forward. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima. And toru, rua, tahi. Last one. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima.
Oh, that one's tricky.
Shake it out. Next one we're going to do is this half kneel. So we're going to be down in a sort of a half kneeling position, our back foot, toes on the ground, knee off the ground. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to hold it in this position for 10 seconds. And then we're going to swap over to the other side into a half kneel. So we're just sitting our hammy back down on our calf. We're just sitting there. And the advanced is to just, when we swap, we simply just stay low to the ground as we do it. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 sets of 10 seconds on each side. Again, so just make sure you're okay to get down into a kneeling position like this. One leg, the ham is just sitting on the calf. And then we're going to hold it there for 10 seconds and then swap over to the other side for 10 seconds. Do that three times. Papai. So just a quick shake out. And we'll get ready to go. And toru, rua, tahi. Down onto the first leg. Kohi kona. Whitu, ono, rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Chain sides. Come up if you need to. Swap over to the other side. Te go, iwa, waru, whitu, ono, rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Chain sides. Right. And so just one leg up. You got one leg up, one leg down. You got both. Yep, kapai. Te go, iwa, whitu, waru, ono, rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Chain sides. End of our second round. Toru, rua, tahi, tīmata. Te go, iwa, waru, whitu, ono, rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Chain sides. One knee up, one knee down. Te go, iwa, waru, whitu, ono, rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Chain sides. Last one. Right, toru, rua, tahi, tīmata, waru, whitu, ono, rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Whakata. Papai squad. Okay, so to finish off, we're just going to move into some of our core stability. 2 exercises. First up is the side plank. So down on our side, top leg in front, and we're simply just going to raise up our hip and hold for 20 seconds on each side for 3 sets. Kapai. Toru, rua, tahi. Up and hold. Concentrate on pulling in that belly button and keeping that core tight. Tohi kona. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Right. Then we'll change sides and we'll just do alternating sides. Right. Toru, rua, tahi. Hold the core and up. Pōhikona. Keep the core tight. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Over to the other side. And toru, rua, tahi, timata. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Second on the other side. And toru, rua, tahi, timata. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Set three. Back to the first side. And toru, rua, tahi, timata. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Last one on the opposite side. Toru, rua, tahi, timata. Toru, rua, tahi, whakata. Papai squat. And our last exercise for today is coined the bird dog. So put us on our hands and knees, pulling our belly button in tight. We're going to make a fist with one hand, and with the opposite leg, we're going to take it out, opposite arm, opposite leg, and hold it up there for 10 seconds. And then we're going to bring it back in, keep our knee off the ground, touch our knee and hold for 5 seconds. And then we're going to repeat out for 10 seconds, keeping that belly button tight. We're going to do that 3 times. And then we'll change to the other side 3 times, and that's us. Okay. So this one is hands and knees. Keep that, suck the belly button in, keep that core nice and tight. Fist, arm goes out, leg goes out at the back. And then we hold for 10 seconds, come back in, keep our knee off the ground, touch for 5 seconds, and then repeat. Kopai. Right. So, toru, rua, tahi, simata. Up, arm up, leg up. Pull that core in tight. Rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Bring it down, keep our knee off the ground. Hold, touch our knee. Toru, rua, tahi. And back out in front. Up, push it out as far as you can. Hold that core tight. Rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Down, touch the knee. Hold off the ground. Toru, rua, tahi. Last one. Up and out. Lima, paha, toru, rua, tahi. Down slowly and controlled. Touch the knee and whakatā. And then get ready to change to the other side. So up the other arm, other leg. Toru, rua, tahi, fist. Up and out. Lima, paha, toru, rua, tahi, down. Touch the knee, keep the knee off the ground. Toru, rua, tahi, and up and out. Lima, paha, toru, rua, tahi, down to the knee up off the ground. Quick couple of breaths. Toru, rua, tahi, and up and out. Hold that core nice and tight. Lima, paha, toru, rua, tahi, down, touch the knee. Whakatā. Alright. Papai squad. Well, that's us for today. Now, mihi, if you have any questions or any areas of niggle that you want to work on, we can either work on it at the end of these sessions or we can send some tips on what to do, but just let us know. Well, that's us for today. Kia ora.
Not me, James.
Ngā mea anamika.
Kia ora, James.
Bring weights tomorrow, guys. If you don't have weights, that's fine.
Oh,
Stop, James.
Yeah, that was mean.
yeah.
Wow.
You know those side ones?
Plank.
What do you call it? Planks?
Blood plank.
Today's the first time I've been able to do it on my right side.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, because your knee has to stabilise you, eh?
Mm.
There. Or carry a lot of the weight.
Cool.
That was cool.
Any ones that were real hard or any ones that were real easy? Just that.
Oh, just all hard at the moment, James.
Rangs agrees.
I was cracking up at myself on the with the lunge ones, and you have to hold yourself up. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
And you're like, and let yourself down gently.
Wait, I didn't get a photo. God damn photo.
Oh, photo. Taka.
Yeah, I thundered to the floor a couple of times. That hover, that was really, really, really hard. I couldn't even hardly do it. All right, photo, ready? Takalak. Where is she? Photo, ready? 3, 2, 1. Gordon's. But I always miss Uncle. Always miss him.
Me, brother, thank you. Have a good day, squad.
Right.
Kia pai te rā.
Kia
Yeah,
pai
kia
te
pai
rā.
te rā.
Hei
Apopo.
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 Apopo.